those of you who have had my series, of course you know my name is Tene. Today our series, what's going to be taught to you, is going to be on advanced roller designing. All of you are doing a lot of roller work, but we have taken rollers to a whole nother level. This is called the final phase. So we're going to show you a series of looks going from short to long, and the look that you see on the television with the stars, Tara Banks, you see Alicia Keys, you see a lot of these individuals wearing these looks, and everybody's wanting to know how to do the roller placement. So this is the first step of the final phase with our first model. This particular set here is known as has an asymmetrical feel, and we call it our exploding volume set. That will make it an appearance of asymmetrical with all of the hair moving to one side, but yet exploding in the set. Exploding in the set. It will make it really, really, really big, and it will have a nice feel and flow to it. What we're doing here is a basic set, and we're doing what we call a smaller roller at the base, or a roller at the base, in the top, which is known as piggyback. That's a piggyback set. I'm going to come in right up under that one and do a second one, a second movement with the piggyback movement and feel. And you will notice, again, we are coming from one point of origin. And in the piggyback feel, we're going to be going in and using primarily our green rollers, but we're going to start off with a smaller one so it gets nice and full. Coming around here for our last one, and you see the ends are left free. Our ends are left free. Piggyback, ends being left free. Then we come back on the ends, and we will come back and roll those with a softer roller. So on the top area from the piggyback, we will come back and we will roll that down with just a little smaller roller, with the first one being that of the same, going in the opposite direction, opposite direction. Rollers placed. Second one. You see, this is the end. This here is going to go back in the opposite direction. Slightly smaller. And with the last one, in the opposite direction again. That gives us the volume, exploding volume at the top. So you got the smaller rollers, big rollers, and with the second roller on the top going in the opposite direction. We will come right behind that on the opposite side of the head, because we want this particular part of the head, and this is for these individuals that have that natural hair as well, just like hers. She has a natural texture of hair, and that keeps this hair fuller and with more volume in it, but yet still have a nice feel to the hair. We will come in on this side. Remember, in order to keep this as a asymmetrical feel, this side has to be a little softer and closer to her head. So we'll come in on this side right here. Our movement on this side will come in. With this movement being a little looser, being a little looser, so that we're able to brush it out. And the only thing you have to do with this, when you're setting hair like this, is just basically keep the hair as smooth as you can while rolling it. And as it dries, it will just continue to smoothen right out. Okay, as you will notice, I got smaller rollers in the top for the volume, looser rollers on the sides, so that this will kick out and will be real smooth and go into all the volume that I'm looking for on the side. I can't have too small a roller on this side, otherwise it will kick this way and not smoothen out to go around to the opposite side. So we will take now, this is just a real nice set. Coming in here, getting my hair nice and even. Need a little bit of moisture, my hair getting a little bit dry. Okay. Keeping it as smooth as you can get it. Not concerned about it being extremely tight smooth, because we want it to still have a natural feel with some texture in it. But we want to get this under control, more of a controlled feel. Now we're going to go back to the top with some more volumized, exploding rollers. As you can see, the length of this hair, we'll take the strand, halfway down the strand, we will come in with the roller, creating a piggyback feel. Creating a piggyback feel. Coming down here with another. Creating another piggyback feel. I will now go in and put the second roller in these two. I don't like to get too far before putting the second roller in. Come back with my second roller in here as well. And you notice the second roller again constantly goes in the opposite direction in which the first one was rolled. Filling in my spot here with a volume roller. Yes. Piggyback. Piggyback, feel. Coming in with another roller right up under it. Go ahead and put in my 2 piggybacks in, second roller. Next green roller for the second piggyback. Just a basic piggybacking concept that a lot of us do not and have not used lately. As you can see, my rollers here, rollers here. Now we're going to go in and secure some of these rollers. Get a few more clips out of the drawer right there. Assistant will hand me a few of those clips, handful of those clips over. I'm going to go in and secure these rollers now to make sure they don't move on us. I got a few more piggybacks I'm going to do in this area right in through here, and then we'll just finish it off with our rollers afterwards. This particular roller right here, you recall, is a roller that is indentation that pushes this roller out, this hair out. It's the red roller, that's back to that indentation roller on the side. A lot of them have that now with that flare, for that flare and feel. In a lot of your sets, you can still incorporate that indentation roller. Very popular, hot look, forcing the hair to go away from the face. Coming behind it with piggyback feel. Randomly being selected, roller halfway, as you can see, with the second roller, opposite direction, and believe me, this exploding set is a very, very beautiful exploding voluminous set. Once it comes out, it just, boom, it explodes. It gets very, very big. It's an awesome look. And it just gets softer and softer as time goes by. The green one. Coming down here, second green one. Let's get this rotor back in place properly, because she slipped on me. Clip. There we go. And then we will come in with the opposite direction. As you can see, all of this is the volume side. Now we will come in, right in through here. Okay. Green. What is dark green ones there? Those two dark green ones? Yes. And we'll get our assistant to handle a few more of those green ones out there. Both sides. Yeah, all of that particular diameter there, that's great. We'll get a little bit more moisture there, that'll be plenty. A little bit more moisture here. And there you go, you can get a few of those out there, those are good to see right out and put them in the tray. And we will end it in a red. And you will notice that this particular texture, I'm not concerned about how completely smooth it is, because I still want some of that natural feel to it. But we're just trying to get it more of a controlled. If you've ever seen Alicia Keys when she's had those looks, we're trying to get looks that has that natural feel, but sometimes the explosion in it as well. Another green one. Then we come back with the red. Back with another red. And as you can see how we have so much volume within this particular style, an explosion, because of the variety of uneven diameters within the silhouette of the head. Let me get this a little bit smoother here, just a little bit. I think I'm going to go in with two right here. Okay, I'm going to smooth these two rotors out that we have right here. Just want to smooth them out just a little bit. Come in here with the second one. Add a little bit of twist right here. Had a feel of a little bit of something I saw. You know how we get when we're creative and while we're creating stuff. We always come up with a little twist of something that we see, that we like, that we feel, that we see. And I just saw this and I said, I'm going to go with this. I like it. Okay, so we're going to show you what we have just created. Starting from the front, you can see how we have our voluminous feel coming in this particular section of hair. She has that very, very curly hair, very curly hair. You see this, it stands up, this is piggyback, so this really explodes out this way, outward. This is in tighter here. Just a little signature that I call that right there, feel. You see it explodes into here with the volume, with the piggyback feel all in through here. Then going back to the smaller diameters here without piggyback into the looseness so that we can get the hair to flow a little bit in this direction. And there she is. Okay, as you can see now, we're taking out our rollers. We just got back from the dryer. This was the one that we did with the piggybacking concept for the explosion and the fullness on this side. Rather than having it all the same, we wanted this to stand out more of an asymmetrical feel. So we'll just continue to take our rollers out. And then we'll go in, do our styling, and finger styling a lot of it. As you can see, all these piggyback rollers. Remember, the roller was one direction, and then the second one went the opposite direction. You see, that's the first direction. Well, actually, it's the second direction, the second roller. And then the first roller, remember, it went in the opposite direction. Now, fade back in. As you can see it release. Piggyback, top. Second roller. Piggyback top, front. Two rollers. First one, second one. first and second. Then as it's all taken out and released, this is our closest side, or the side that has the less bulk and weight, moving to the side that has the heaviest amount of bulk and weight. Coming in, just moving the air. Just getting it in the direction in which we want it to go. Remember, this is where we had the larger rollers for the smoothness and the closeness to give us that asymmetrical feel. Working all of that here. Keeping the hair in place where you want it. And remember, your sets are something that take on the personality in which the individual has that combs them out. Every set may not comb out exactly the same if you do it or I set it, but it has the same pattern, so it has the potential to go the same way or different ways really if you choose for it to. Larger. See how the curls just explode and then they drop to become very heavy. Softening up the spiral just a little, just a little. Close your eyes for a second. Just a little. Exposing the ear. Stretching it out. And as you can see, it's just a mass curls with fullness and a drop crown area. And it looks heavier on this side versus lighter on the opposite side to give us a nice asymmetrical feel.
Maybach music.